I know I've been gone for a few weeks, but I've been working on this. This is the spry. This submerges, floats like a boat, and flies in the air. There's more information on the description. When I was in China, I got full access to a couple of factories. This particular one is a drone battery factory. The next video is gonna be a propeller factory, drone propeller factory. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can get notified for the next videos. Enough talking, just watch the video. Check it out. If you're like me, you like backstories. You like knowing how things are made and who put those things together. Right now I'm in Miami, and tomorrow, in 24 hours from now, I'm going to be in Hong Kong. All right, so let's go. Alright, I made it. I'm now in Shenzhen. I love this place. Super? They just picked me up, and we're now headed to the factory. It's kind of the law. If there's a sunroof, you have to get out and you have to check it out. So I don't want to break the law, so I have to do it. It's not like I want to, you know. We're just here waiting. We're waiting for somebody to get us up, and we also have to get dressed. You'll know what I mean in a minute. I don't really like it, but I have to wear it. For visiting. You can put on later. Yeah.
It was at this moment he knew.
I have a feeling that a lot of the things that I want to film, I think they're not gonna let me, but I'm still gonna try. So that one, and that one. All these buildings are factories, and the people that live, God, I keep messing up. The people that work at the factories that live right next to them. This is the factory. That's another factory. Sleeping quarters, and that's another factory.
Just one semester.
I hope that you can hear me okay with this, because I have to wear this the whole time. Oh, and the booties. What is this? This Oh, okay.
Here, no photos inside. Basically for the raw material. Okay. They mix the raw material first, and then for coating.
This area is where they mix all the raw materials, and then over here is where they do the coating. So let's go check that out.
Gas station over there. This part is the coating for.
The material gets put onto that.
Yes, it's just the carrier.
That area was cool. This area is hot like an oven. In that room, you saw the raw material, and it was wet, and it was being applied to that film, to that. What's the trick to this? It keeps falling.
Take it out, and put it other side.
Oh, it's backwards. If you cut a battery open, this is what you see right here. That's exactly what you see. That is one side of the film, and now in the other room, they coat the other side of the film with the material. controls that you saw downstairs, they bring them up here and they cut to size according to the size of the battery that they're making. Can I touch him? No! A bunch of the samples come here and they check the weight. Alright, so all of a sudden music is playing. Okay, so there it is. It stopped. The line was moving, everything was working fine, and then all of a sudden this music started playing. And so the music plays for about 30 seconds. For those 30 seconds, everybody stops, checks everything, makes sure that everything is right. They clean their workstation, and then when the music stops, everybody goes back to their workstation and continues to work. I thought I had done something for a second, like I pressed a button or something and they stopped working because something I did, but that wasn't the case, thank God. This room is the automated room, but the batteries that are on this side of the room are so small that they have to be done by hand. Another dusting machine. You can smell the batteries here.
You see this blue bag?
Yeah.
This is for robot. This is the roof.
There's the robot. I want to follow the robot. That machine takes the flat aluminum and it gives it the form. And this is where they put the cell.
Our other machine, automatic machine.
She takes it over here and presses the foil together to seal the battery. Something else that every room has is a command center. So this entire room is being monitored by a bunch of guys in here. If anything goes wrong, they can stop a line and they can correct the problem and then restart it again. The robot is coming, so the robot gets right away. he just hit a wall. The cells that I showed you in that building come to this building, and then in here they inject the chemicals, and you can really, really, really smell that chemical. The reason why they're working the way that they're working is because that in there is a vacuum. Oh, it's warm.
So this is the weight.
These two are battery factories, and those are the sleeping quarters. And that's a forklift. This is where the magic happens. After all the processes that you just saw, this right here is when the pack becomes a battery. Can I see inside? There's the music, you know what that means. This is almost the final process. This is when the battery gets its first charge. This is when the battery becomes alive, right here in this room. All these are chargers. These are industrial chargers that charge thousands of batteries at a time. Wow. It goes from an aluminum sheet to that entire process to this. This is the culmination of that entire process. I feel very special that I'm watching this. This is like a baby being born. Look at these chargers. Thousands and thousands and thousands of batteries. Probably millions have come out of this. Chargers and chargers, I guess. This is where the music is really loud here. The battery, as you see, has a lot of extra material at the end. This entire room is only for one purpose: to take the battery from this to this. If you touch this pack, it's soft because it has air inside. This lady is taking the air out of this pack. So it goes from soft to hard and solid. Every machine in here does the same job, but does it in a different way because of the different size of batteries and just a different way. Everything you saw so far is to make one cell, right? So this is 3.7 volts. Now there's another place where they put them together to make them either 2 or 4 or 6 cells.
Okay, no more use mask.
All right, no more mask, no more mask. Oh, that thing is... These I like, I'm gonna keep.
What?
I'm gonna keep them.
Really?
Yeah, but I want to have dinner with other workers.
No, we just see separately. It's okay.
No, I want to eat with other workers. Yes, I'm really hoping that that happens. It looks like I'm gonna be able to have dinner with the workers that put the battery together. That would be such an honor. And so they're arranging that right now. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's 5:30. Everyone is getting out, and now everyone's gonna eat. So the factory actually provides their food. we're taking selfies before we leave. Oh, there you go. It's always weird that people want to take selfies with me. It feels so weird. Hi.